Okay, well, hello everyone, and welcome to my walkthrough for another walkthrough for the episode 1 of a game called Wolfenstein, which was originally released in 1992, but we retro gamers now call it Wolfenstein 3D, or Wolf 3D for short. The reason I'm doing this walkthrough now is, I'll get back to the screen, full screen, is that there's a couple corrections I want to make from my previous recording I did recently, and a couple changes I want to do. Firstly, I'll say is that in the setting for the episodes, for the first 3 episodes, episode 1 in particular now, Escape from Wolfenstein, which I prefer to call Escape from Castle Wolfenstein, is the correction I want to make is the setting of it time-wise, I think is actually during World War II. My guess is maybe once America started getting involved in World War II, December 1941, then B.J. Blazkowicz was sent by one of them to infiltrate one of Germany's bases, and he got captured in Castle Wolfenstein and sent to that castle once he got captured. And then the setting at the very beginning of the game is that B.J. Blazkowicz has just managed to kill a guard, and in the same room that he's in, being a prisoner, and his mission is to get out of that castle, or Castle Wolfenstein. So yeah, I see that as the backdrop or background to it now, is end of 1941 or early part of 1942, B.J. Blazkowicz escapes from Castle Wolfenstein. And one other thing I'll say is I've decided, also I'm going to click on that because I'm about, yes, okay, I'm going to go Death Incarnate because that's the most difficult setting. It basically means B.J. saying to the Nazis, "I'm your worst nightmare, and I'm here now to put you in your place after all the havoc and chaos you've created for thousands upon thousands of poor people." Yeah. Yeah. I think one other thing I will say as well is I want to try and go through this whole game where I only look at the map maybe at the end to see what my stats are, and if there's anything missing, then I'll go and get to what's remaining, because I want to now play this as truly as possible to how it would have been played when there were no maps available. So that's how I'm going to do it, and I'm also going to try to be a wee bit quicker this time and try a bit harder not to be killed. So it might be a bit less entertaining on the joke side of things, but I want to see how I do if I don't try not to babble on as much as I did in my previous recording of the whole episode 1, and just get through this. So here we are. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, just one final thing. Just double checking that everything is exactly as it should be. I always do this with all my videos because I need to be sure that everything is in correct working order. Just as well, if what I like to do is I knife and then I'll switch to. So indeed, it is working exactly as it should in full screen mode in OBS Studio, which is the device I use to record. So to begin with now, okay, there's the guard, as you can see. So BJ killed him as his initial means to escape from at least that prison cell. No bed in there. See how cruel they are. Didn't leave any bed, no nothing for BJ. I recently did a redesign of this map in a copy. I copied and pasted this Wolfenstein thing from and kill this guard as well from the C folder where it's for Steam I recreated the map and where I included a bed for BJ to have had, you know, because I think that's, yeah, at the very least, you know, let him have a bed, you know, he's already been dealt enough punishment as is, you know. Wow, way down now to 19%. Okay, I'm not gonna risk it now with the dogs, you know, health-wise, because they pack a punch sometimes with their bites. So, yeah, okay, I'm gonna use up a few bullets. Down to 13%. But at least there's some health in this room. Good. So, as least as possible using the map this time around. I'm just playing this more like really serious, like a bit like where Timothy Dalton would play James Bond, more serious, and like what's the name of the other dude, Daniel Craig, he's even more serious. But I'm playing this more seriously this time around. Maybe give it a slightly darker sort of tone as well, and feel to it than my other recording. As quick as I can. Just get through this, because sometimes I actually do better when I go quicker. It makes it more exciting. Okay, I think there were 4 dudes in this room. In later floors, especially for 4 onwards, as I mentioned in my other recording, it does get harder in that sense. Guards become better hidden, and there's a lot more of them, and so on and so on. Anyway, I don't want to try my best not to babble here too much. Just 2 of them. Another one. There's got to be another one somewhere. Got to be careful here, because I don't want to be killed. Quickly. Yes, there he is. There's a health pack. Am I happy one in this room? Yes, good. And see, yes, some more health for BJ. Okay, let's deal with these guys. And then there's a 3rd secret out of 5. I'm resisting temptation to look at the map. So it's confirmation. Choosing as if we're playing this game the way it would have been in the good old days, you know. Way back in the early 90s. Okay, I am only going to look at the map now to check I've got everything. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize. Display settings, auto map settings. I don't want, no, overlay off. Rotate, yes, okay. I want to see the level ratios, draw wall textures. Do I always have... This would be an interesting little tutorial. Yeah, I've got 100%. That's only time I look at the map in this floor. BJ would go, alright. I forgot to let him do that there. Press spacebar too quickly. Yeah, now this is the secret floor. Floor 10. Which is quite a bit more of a challenge. That's a good thing, and you don't have the super machine gun yet, the super chain gun. I think it's actually called the super chain gun, but I like to call that the Tex-Mex. But you only get that once you get in the next floor 2. Get these guys, get them all out of the way, nice and quick. I'm really enjoying this now. Yeah, again, I'm resistant temptation to... I'm so used to checking the map to see how much treasure I've got and stuff, but I want to, like, not take stuff for granted anymore, you know. Okay, got him. No matter how frustrating it could be when I haven't found everything, so what? It makes it more fun in some ways, actually, more exciting, interesting, and realistic when you do it like this. Because think about it, in reality, BJ would not have an overview, you know, a bird's eye view of the map like me as a player can. So I want to play it as realistically as possible, as if I was BJ, or if you're playing the game as if you were him. Whoa, another guard. See, this is more indicative of later floors, difficulty-wise, with the guards a little bit better hidden now than previously. Okay, it's along here that there's a third. I think I kind of see these as nostrils of a nose. It's kind of a bit of a nose shape. I'll tell you what, in a minute I'll have a look. Yeah, a little bit of humor. See, doesn't that not look like a nose there? So I zoom in a bit. Yeah, there. And then there's a nostril one, and there's the other nostril. I know, sounds crazy. I am a wee bit crazy, yeah. In a good way, though. I like to think so, anyway. It's just ammo clips there if you need. And some. Ah, there's a guard. Some treasure for PJ. Oh, did I look at the map there? Sorry if I did. I hope I didn't. Sorry if I did. Yeah, I didn't mean to. Okay, I'd like to go this side first. Just. Get him. Get him. Right. Now. Before he. Right. Get him. Then it should not. It's not possible not any guard will be able to get me from that when I shoot in here. I'd be so surprised like you wouldn't believe if someone were able to get me. Because the nearest guard is so far away from this room that it's practically, in my opinion, impossible for any of them to get me. It's usually this chalice or this one that's so easy to miss. Usually both of them actually, but one of them you'll tend to forget at least one of them if you're not careful. Go into this, yes, because there's a secret over here. And if you need 2 health pack, 8 first aid kits, and some more ammo. But whoa, easy there, man, easy. Okay, now open this door. I'd like to get this done now. Out of the way. I think that's it. That door there, don't worry about that, because later on, quite a bit later in this level, or you'll be on the other side of it. And this time I'll try and remember to show you that explicitly as you go on the other side of the door, right? Yeah, I'll show you through everything and stuff. You'll be able to see clearly that you're definitely right next to that room or hallway. It's kind of like a semi-room, semi-hallway. Anyway, get these doggies out the way. No room for sentiment at all this time. Just get straight into it. And I'm not going to bother, generally speaking, using the knife anymore with the dogs, because not unless I am quite low on ammo, because it is quicker just to use a standard machine gun to kill them. Don't need to resort to the Tex-Mex here. These guys are easy enough to deal with just with the machine gun. Right. Next slot. Over there, and there, and there, and down, them, right. At least they're quite reasonably lavish in how much they ammo they dish out in this floor, because the more you can get, you can keep it up to a high level, the better. Especially since later on this floor it gets the difficulty level does ramp up a wee bit towards the end of this floor. So, whoa! Best to just poke your head in there. Gee whiz. Used up a bit too much ammo that time. At least there's no one else there. 2 chalices. Sorry. Got a bit of sinus problem at the moment. 2, number 3, number 4. So then the way they're hidden back there, that's more like what it's going to be like from, I would say, floor 4 onwards. Difficulty wise and stuff. Whoa! So this floor is very much a foretaste of what you can be expecting in the more difficult stages of this game. So anyway, this time I actually want to do these secrets now, then I'll get to show you. This scene this time is even more suitable for me to do this because BJ is now down on health. On previous recording it did. Yesterday it wasn't like this, but this time it is. So just pick all that health and then it's done. And now, but I don't want to go through that door yet because the final part of this floor is somewhere in that area. So let's pass that door. So first thing to do is go through this door because there's some excess down here for BJ to get rid of. Deal with the threat immediately. Yep. One more Schustoffel here. There's still a few more of them, a good few of them to have to deal with at the end of this floor, so it ain't over yet in terms of Schustoffel. But there we go. There's 3 extra lives, so now BJ has got up to 9 extra lives. So he's like a cat now, because he's got 9 lives. Yeah, kitty cat. No. Booty cat. Puss cat. Booty cat. What, booty cat? The tough BJ. Okay, there's one guard in there, another one there. It's very difficult to get the one without and I'll let the other one, but it doesn't matter because they're not terribly quick. So, wow, I always get shot by at least one of these Schustoffel here. It's best to just hide around the corner because we don't have the Tex-Mex gun. Ooh, we got 1% at least. Second half of this wall, somewhere along there, final third of it actually. Final quarter, should I say. There's a whole lot of treasure right here. I'm still not going to look at the map because just trying to keep it realistic as much as possible. Okay, there's. Yeah, they're going crazy here. Berserk. That's 6 of them. 7 anymore? Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, and we're not looking at the map there and we'll be able to see how many are left. It's a little bit more scary, but that makes it more exciting. There's the, as far as I can reckon, the final secrets. Okay, and then 2 more extra lives, as if BJ really needs that. Hahaha. Whoa! Whew, my goodness, you gave me a fright there. Oh my goodness. Okay, final lot of treasure. Let's hope to goodness all of it is collected. I am going to check once and only once. Yep, I've got every enemy, all 15 secrets, and all 120 treasures. So, straight on to the second floor. What I like to do now is actually just get rid of this guard straight away. Don't want him to get alerted, because he will be, if I didn't get him there. Try to use the knife this time. Usually I will use the gun, but this time I've decided for once I'm actually gonna try it with a knife then. So, okay, there's just one more to get. There we are. Nice. Dealt with nicely. Just right. There's no health around here. There's some dog food though. Yeah. Which, believe it or not, is actually really good for BJ. It brings his health back by a good 4%. So, there we are. Dealt with him as well. I like to go here first because there's quite a collection of soldiers up this side. Starting with him, and then there's oh, well, it's a little bit scary. This is the first floor. There's a non-secret floor where there's Schustoffel. I like that feature of this game. At the very first proper official level of the game, floor 2. The second one, I mean, is the first floor where you get the Schustoffel. Like floor 1 was warming up to it, to this sort of level of difficulty for the Schustoffel. But health is now indeed gone up to 100%. That's good. Now, next room. Get him straight away. And these two guys. Too easy to forget this secret. I kid you not. If you do not underestimate how easy it is to forget that. Once you got through that section up here, through that door. I used to kid myself. I used to think, yeah, there's no way I'm going to forget the secret. And what happened? I forgot it. I'm kicking myself left, right, bloody center afterwards. Oh, 5 of them. Well, usually they get you, at least one of them, but it took away 12% health, so that's not so bad. Don't forget that treasure. There's always one next to this swastika sign and one next to that portrait. Very easy to remember it like that. With this room very much symmetrical in its structure. I prefer to be on the left. I think there's more. I think I can be more definitive in my reasoning why. It's because there's 2 guards on this side. So if you start on this side of the room, it's easier to deal with them. I may as well just pick that up now because there's only one dog that's a threat here. And yeah, that time I prefer this to use the machine gun. And there's a treasure there and one more there. Okay, that should be it in terms of treasure and stuff. Yep. And by the way, that room there where I was, that's a very easy one to forget. So make sure that if you haven't done it yet, that you go there before you leave this whole area. Right. Not every computer necessarily needs any more ammo, but yeah, I may as well top up to 99. That's the maximum amount of ammo you can have in this game. Okay. That's the second secret of this floor. Total of 4 secrets. And the first time ever, Peter has the Tex-Mex, which the more formal name for this is the chain gun or super chain gun. You can call it either. It's the same meaning actually. There's some more ammo clips in this behind this secret. Third secret of this floor, if you need it, behind that eagle statue there. Picture of the eagle. There's a few of these guys. Deal with them first because they're alerted, so you don't want them coming up behind your back, because what can happen is you go into this room, deal with the guards there. While you're doing that, these two sneak up here, come to this door, and then shoot you in the back from behind. Oh, okay, sometimes there is a guard on the left. Well, actually, maybe that's just my memory going crap. I think it might have been a time when one of them ends up walking to the left. Yeah, I don't know. It creates an illusion, maybe think of starting off on the left. Anyway, that's done. So now, move on to this room. There's one dog. Just one shot will suffice for the, whoa, easy boy. Whoa, flipping heck. 42%, yes, back up to 67. Well, the rest of you guys, come on, come here. Come to Papa. Okay, in this next room, Tex-Mex time for the Shistafel. There's 3 of them. Whoa, 15% taken. Easy boy, come on. Oh, it's definitely got harder on this floor in terms of the enemy. Make sure you pick up everything. That strategy is especially easy to miss. Get every single one. I think it's best to go in rows like this. That way, there's less chance you'll miss anything in terms of treasure. Right, nothing else to pick up in that room, so let's move on. Really like this feature and all these portraits here. I think it adds something to this floor it's quite rare to find, at least in this episode. In fact, most of the episodes, because this reminds me of a couple other floors in other episodes. For example, I think episode 3, floor 2. Except part of that wall, the back wall is like dark blue brick in color, and the rest of it's like brown. Yeah. Okay, any other rooms? Yes. I haven't been there yet. Switch to the standard machine gun. It's better to use for these guards. Easy enough to deal with them with that. There we are. All the treasure. Go right around the room, scour it properly around the corners and everything, so that you don't miss anything. Treasure-wise. Okay. There's 2, 3 of them, and then this back wall, the 4th and final secret of this floor, right between 2 perfectly symmetrically positioned plants, behind which each of them is a Hitler portrait. Perfect as a final secret of this level. Floor. Okay, back to 95% health, so that's pretty good going. So that's it now. What I like about this floor, it seems quite linear as well, like floor 1, but there's even more of a sense of progression with it. And while it's linear, some of it, parts of it are not the most straightforward. Actually, you can actually get a teeny weeny bit confusing if you don't have your bearings about you. So while it's a linear floor, it does give a good bit of a challenge in terms of its size and complexity. So, trick your Tex-Mex for your Schustoffel dudes. There's usually one. Where is he? There we are. Make sure he doesn't sneak up on me this time. And him, and 5% extra health, up to 100%. Get to you right now. So, and get the gold key. Got to those 3 nicely, really well, everything. And Tex-Mex for you, Mr. Schustoffel. And right for doggy there. Yes. And use your skills so I can still outsmart you guys, outskill you all with my trusty knife. There we go. Done a machine gun. Poke your head. Get the attention of the guards. And he's sneaking. He's being a bit of a twat because he's coming through there, trying to be sneaky bastards. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. It's just sometimes that lingo comes in this type of game. Yeah. Or Tex-Mex. Because when it's 2 or more Schustoffel, I'd rather be switch to the Tex-Mex. Okay, time machine gun for level 3. Because that's start level 3 is there's gonna be guards. How much? Yes, 100%. Wow. Yeah, good timing as well. Okay, now straight on to the 3rd floor. It's a bit anticlimactic in a way. It's a wee bit more boring and procedural and tedious than floor 2, and floor 1, but it's still interesting in its own way, in its own right, and I'll sort of explain it as I go along. I think it's the first floor where it's got this sort of feature where there's 2 sort of back-to-back rooms like that, right across from each other. You see that sort of feature as well in floor, was it 7? I reckon, yeah, it's in floor 7, next door, but no, slightly further spaced. But there's none, yeah, and the same floor 6, further apart from each other. I got rid of him, there's him as well, I'll deal with him now. I like to go this side first, because there's a secret up here and on this wall, but I like to try and deal with the guard first. Okay, then there's no way he'll be able to wander up this way. Okay, second from last wall there. Push. And don't assume you found all the secrets here yet, because there's another, not that wall, silly dimwit. I'm calling myself dimwit there. Right. I love his face like that. At least in this version, you can pick it up even though he's got all the ammo he needs. I just love to see his face when he does that. Priceless, man. Absolutely priceless. I found 2 out of 10 secrets. Total of 10 secrets in this floor. Then there's this gold eagle statue with a swastika below it. Ammo clips if you need it in that enclosure room. And then along here, then about halfway along that wall there, there's this small wall to push. 3 more ammo clips if you need it. Now to the start Playthru. One shot to let these guys take a bit of time for them to come across. Oh, yeah, got them nice and quick this time. Yeah, that's just one of him, and 2 of them, and more importantly, the gold key, which you need. Oh, they'll beat me to it this time. And then there's this last room here. There's a secret right there. Second last wall from the right. 3 treasure and some ammo and health first aid kits if you need it. Okay, all these other rooms don't really have anything of use, except maybe health packs if you need it. I find it easier to do like this now. I used to go that way first now, but it's a lot easier in terms of speed and maneuverability if you go there and then there. And there I am banging too much, almost got caught out for that by those 2 guards in this passageway. A really long passageway. Maybe there's a slightly darker feel to this floor, just by the darkness of the ceiling and the wall along the wall passageway there, which kind of hinting at that beginning to a bit more serious parts of this Castle Wolfenstein. And yeah. Okay, there's actually only 1 guard in there. Right. Let's see here. There's him, and there's him. Got both of them. Whoa, there's another one. Yeah, so it's starting to get a little bit harder in terms of that these guards can catch you out. A nice new feature here, these statues here. In the Return to Castle Wolfenstein game, it was released, I can't remember exactly which year, but somewhere in the 2000s or so. Or either before 2010 or sometime shortly after 2010. Yeah, these would actually fall on top of you if you come too close to them. But in this, it's not like that, okay? Last doggy, use a knife. Only turning that health right now, because he's got plenty, more than enough. Great. This room, luckily, there's no guards, there's vases. There's this room, 1, 2, and 3. And then, this room, it's like building up to this final room. Can't go be kidding me, there's no more guards? Huh, only 3. Right. Fancy that. Just 3 guards to guard all this treasure. Oh well, I suppose this is floor 3 after all. It's not going to be any more guards than that yet, because it's not quite at the more difficult stages of floor 4 onwards. Yeah. I'm not really complaining as such. Whoa! At least there was less chance of my helping today, because these guys are catching me out. 58%. That's a relief. And there's a secret land on that last wall there, and there's a hidden gold statue there. Picture of it. And there's another one. In fact, these might actually be a statue of it because of this game being really old. Maybe the best they could do was make it look like a picture of it. Whereas if it was a more proper three-dimensional, maybe it would be an actual proper statue. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't mind.
Yeah.
And that's unavoidable. That one. There's got to be one final secret. Yes. Second to last wall on the left. Try and do a wall run. Oh, I don't know how successful I was there, but it's good fun. I really like this feature. Yeah, that's attempted wall run. So now, to get out of here, it's a straight across. It's fairly straightforward actually, even without the use of the map. And then here's the secret. Don't want to forget about that. If you need it, there's an ammo kit there. And not ammo kit, first aid kit there and there. Right, through this door. Whoa, easy guys. Nobody probably won't come back to this room, so let's pick up that food now for BJ. Okay, 3 of them. It goes for you because there tends to be a guard. Whoa, and get you. Yeah, I actually prefer the lefty approach to the righty one, righty from that side. Because guards tend to be more on this side, and it's easier to get shot by them if you come through that door. If you come from here, then you can sneak up like that. Around to them. Okay. There's a longish passageway through here. Now it's L-shaped. And this one's perfectly circular. And that's it. It's just 3 guards. I don't know, check the one. Maybe you got alerted from a room, I don't know. But this is what I like to call the rooms behind these 2 doors. I like to call these Manchester United rooms because they're quite well enclosed, which makes me think of Man U. Not it. I mean, if you're enclosed by them in an enclosure and they're really tough and you're struggling against them, you feel all the more dominated by them. Especially with the shoe-stop wall, and you dominate the shoe-stop wall. Manchester United rooms. See, that's the first one. And the other part of this game where there are 2 other rooms that I consider Manchester United rooms is in floor 7, I think. As far as I know. Which you'll see before too long. Woohoo! Oh, at least they go up to 86%. Good. Right. That should be everything. Yep. Now, let's go back this side, and it's through this door. It's a machine gun, and the final secret on this floor is right here in this room. I think there might, yeah, I got all the treasure there. There'll be one final pack, a health pack I can pick up around here, just to make double check. Make sure I get everyone this time. Oi. Wow. It's easy to forget about him. 2 chalices. Okay. There is a health pack way back when I could pick up, but this is enough for BJ. He'll be fine with this. Okay, that 100% record again, so just over 10 minutes. Not bad. Considering I'm doing a recording and all. And it's good timing, I would say. Oh, I'm a clip there. I didn't realise that. Cool. Okay, there's 2 SA kits, but BJ's got enough health for now. He needs 17% to be back up to 100, and they offer 25% each. So, get these guys now. And here. Whoa! Sometimes it's so easy to miss them when they go in zigzag formation directions like that. They seem to be doing that more now, which is indicative of this becoming a bit more difficult. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my more traditional method of going here first. A method that I learned from Lighting Bolt Forever's recording of this game. I'll get that in a minute. Deal with these guys first. 2, 3 total of 3. Now this level, I would say, is quite a big step up in difficulty.
Yeah!
Yeah! That's some health. Yeah, got that now. Yeah. And doesn't actually need any more ammo clips, but they are there if you need them. And in this room, there's a health pack, 2 health food packs for BJ, if you need it. So, what should I do? Go through here now. Because thankfully, these guys didn't get alerted. Deal with them quickly. There's 4 of them along this whole passageway, winding passageway. I'm only using a regular map now is to show the shape of it. This is an exception to my rule. That's unusual. It's not often it's shaped like that. Kind of like if you were to look at it from a side view, like I'll do one more. I'll go like this. It's like an M shape. M for money. Like, yeah. Okay, that's the only exception I'm going to make to my rule for looking at maps. Yeah, keep better to stick to same machine gun for now because you could save some ammo. And don't need any of those health packs now, food packs, but if you need it, they're there for you to get. Or collect, say. And eat. Okay, be a bit quicker. Look for these dogs. Whoa. Okay. There's some health if you need. I actually kind of wish that food packet behind there was here close to you, because then if you only need that, don't need the first aid, you still got the first aid available to come to if you need it. Anyway, that's the only design feature of this floor that I'm critical of. And some ammo if you need to top up, which in this case, yep, needed that. There is nothing else in these rooms of any use, so no treasures to pick up. So don't waste your time trying to find stuff that ain't there. Right, this room has got exactly 3 crosses, no, 2 crosses, I beg your pardon, and 1 chalice. And these guys, whoa, easy boy. I was not expecting that. It doesn't usually happen quite that quick. And a gold key. You can see how much harder it's got compared to previous floors. Even harder actually than the secret floor now, in some ways. I prefer to switch to Tex-Mex for this part. There'll be a subtle shoe shuffle will be coming out as well. When they gotta deal with that. Whoa, easy guys, easy. Whoa! Way down, dang, way down. It's like 37%. Whew. It's a tough floor.
Yeah!
It's priceless! Oh, absolutely priceless whenever BJ does that. Right, some health to pick up. Up to 87%, not bad at all. That's a whole 50% boost in terms of health. There's 2 or 3 in this room. Shustaffles. I think there's 2 of them. Yeah. And get that health there, because I ain't gonna come back to this room, so may as well pick that out and first aid kit up now while I'm at it. I think. Okay, switch to standard machine gun. Just save a bit of ammo, and there's one more guard. I thought there was one more guard hidden around the corner there. Maybe he came out a bit earlier. Out of this room in alert mode, attack mode. Yeah. There's this room as well. Funny enough, strange enough, these guys have not been alerted. Maybe they're just far away enough, away from where BJ was shooting a few minutes ago to not quite have been able to hear him. Yeah, there's a total here of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guards. And if you need, there's some health, which in this case BJ, yeah. No ammo clips, unfortunately. It's not to worry, because there's going to be some very, very soon. There's a secret lever here to the left. For a first aid kit if you need to come back and get that. or get it now even, then you can. But only if your health is like 75% or less to make it properly worth it. I think it's 4 or 5 and then he's just shooting now. Another, I think there's another guard. Maybe not. Yeah, there's a guard there, so it's better just to use the standard machine gun. Some more ammo. Don't actually need these because there's more health hidden here. But behind this wall, behind this blue puddle on the right side, there's a wall you can push. I think this is the 7th final secret out of 7. I forgot to mention, sorry, that there's a total of 7 secrets in this floor. But I've shown and have notified you every time I've picked one up, so there we go. For now, I'm going to save those ammo kits there, because they're actually a bit closer to get than... Well, there's that one too, but I'd rather be conservative in the spirit of World War II era, which would have been a very much conservative period in human history. People would have tried to conserve as best possible the limited resources they had in times of war. So those two, and then these guys, you're best. You're just best waiting them out like this. And he knocked me back down to 59%. Anymore, I'm not going to check my map to see. Makes it a bit more scary, but that's good, because it makes it more exciting and challenging. There's 2 guys. Okay. Now all I'm going to do is pick up my last bit of health. That is, I may as well actually just come right back here and pick that one up. There we go. And then come to the end of this floor and see if I've got everything. Okay. Okay, it's around there, sorry. Now press the tab key. Yeah, I've got 93 enemies, all 93, all 7 secrets, and all 40 treasures. We are ready to go straight on. Oh, forgot to. Alright, a full 5. This is now the first floor where... Oh, okay, not quite, but the first floor where as soon as you open the door, there's a guard. There's immediately a guard facing you to shoot you. And the next floor, it's even tougher than that because you are right out in the open. There is no door to open to be able to be out in the open for guards to see you. So, yeah. Alright, I like to do now, just because it's so easy to forget this, right along here, as soon as you come out that entry door, the elevator, the first wall diagonally to your left there, next to that door there, that's your first secret out of 5. Total of 5 secrets in this floor. Okay, I love to see BJ.
Yeah!
Always enjoy that. And just one. Come on, there we are. 1 dog in that room and 1 in that room. Both right next to. 1 to the right and 1 to the left of the room where you started. Okay, he got another turn. Go left this time. Usually I go to that one first, but I'll probably go there now because one of them. In this room there's 2 of them, and there's some challenges to pick up. So it feels more rewarding if you save this room for after that one. Switch to Tex-Mex because I know for damn sure that there are at least 2. I think it's 2 Shoestaffels, and there's 1 or 2 guards. Whoa, I forgot about him on the right there. Okay, 1 guard. Yeah, 2 guards. And then you sneaky bastard, you were right behind there. Just waiting for me to come out, poke my head around so you could pounce on me. And blitz me to goodness knows where. Some health. Here we are, there's no shredder. There's health there if you need it. There's another guard. Okay. There's a treasure there, and don't want to forget, so push it now. Hitler portrait, Tex-Mex for this room. Because there's 3 Stoffel. Very well hidden. I don't know how he managed to fit full photo there, but without me being able to see him. But very, very clever. How he managed to fit just enough in that enclosed corner there that you can't actually see him. Unless you poke your head out and look right around to the right. And then this is now the second secret out of 5. Some crosses and chalices or something. And then this room, do not forget, and that's very easy to forget, to miss that chalice. You'll be at the end of the floor, you'll have all, can't remember, I may use them in a look now at the map is to see exactly how many. Yeah, you'd have 72 out of 73 treasure. And you think, what the flip, man? And you kick yourself right out in the very center. Alright, that was exception to the rule there of the map, purely just to show you what I mean in terms of number of treasure. Because I couldn't remember exactly how many treasure is in this floor. The only reason I used the map there. Okay, get these 2 guys. There's some blood and bones and yuck. Oh no, that's nasty. These Nazis were really, really horrible brutes, weren't they? And these skeleton guys hung to death. Prisoners were hung to death. 2 more of these guys. And then this passageway. You can probably see by now that in how this floor is a bit tougher than floor 4. For one thing, it's a little bit less linear. It's difficult and harder now to know exactly where to go first on this floor. And also, the guards are, I would say, a little bit more skillful, a little bit more sneaky than even floor 4. And maybe even slightly better hidden. Not much, but slightly in floor 4. But this is just building up at the moment. If you think this part of the floor is tough, well, you ain't seen nothing yet. Yeah, that's the 3rd secret out of 5. Halfway along that wall there. Health if you need it, and ammo here if you need it. This is just building up at the moment. Okay. Tex-Mex gun. I like to think of this as the Manchester United hallway, except it should be more of a red colour, because it's than blue. Or maybe you'll call it Chelsea. No, Sector Man United. And then there's this room, go here first, it's very easy to forget. Because you can see clearly, and you'd assume based on the colour and these 2 statues here that, and also the fact that a lot of the time you go northwards, what I would consider north on the map. I'm not going to look at the map this time because best possible not look at the map, not rely on it. I consider this way north, so south's a lot easier to forget. When you consider north tends to be where the finish line, the ending parts are. Okay. Beg your pardon, I've already been in the south. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of another part of this floor. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, there's only 3 of you guys. Another part of this floor. I see this as kind of like a turning point of this floor. Where from here onwards, it gets hard. This floor really, really, in a big way, increments in its difficulty setting. There's a guy on the left. So the sheer numbers of enemies as well as how well positioned they are. Go here first. On the south side, this is the section I was referring to a minute ago. That is so easy to forget. I think it's there. That's the last wall on this side. Some ammo if you need it. And here's this room. And one more guard right there. Right there. Get some 5% to 100% health. There we go. So that's it. Found, is that 3? 3 out of 5, or is that 4 out of 5? I can't even remember. I can't even remember. I think it's 4. I think it's the 4th one out of 5. No, that was the turn I called the turning point room with those green barrels there. Okay, this is the fun. Okay, come on, you guys. Come on. Whoa. Best to be quick along there, because sometimes there's another guard hidden right there. So the good thing about this game is if you're quick and you run around, then that often helps to minimize the amount of damage that you take. Or that BJ takes, let's say. 2 guards right around the corner there. See how this floor is tougher than... Whoa! It's fixed, guys! Whoa! Oh my goodness. I think I done mess up a bit this time. Okay, you guys. Am I going to take a chance, take a risk? On almighty risk, I'm only down 36% health now. I think I will take a risk, yes. Because there is a lot of bravery in me. Okay, where'd you out here? I think it makes it more exciting, more interesting if you do like this. There's him, and there's another guard over here. And I'm gonna blitz him one time now. Done. Right. I think that is all the treasure. Yup. There's one more secret, second to last one on the left. Okay, back to the old standard machine gun because there's some guards along here, but be really quick. Especially if your health is down like mine is. Gotta be ruthless here. And then my favorite approach now for this section, which is in some ways the most difficult section of this whole, is just go and then just dispose of them. Well, be quick about it. And be careful not to mistake that dog food for an actual dog attacking you. There'll be some dudes along here. These BJ's got up to 52%. See how useful that dog food can be? Whoa. Yeah, dude, come on, chill out, man. Okay, any more of you guys? Yes, all down to 44% now. Okay. Let's see if there's anyone in here. No? Get all the treasure. Okay. Whoa! Wow, simmer down there, boys. Okay, desperately need some health here. Oh, 80%. Okay. My ammo's gone real low, so get some ammo clips here. And you're dead. You die. And then, whoa, I'm taking all my risk. Yeah, I took a risk there. I shouldn't have. I probably should have used the gun, but oh well. This shit happens and I've done it. Oh my goodness. All the crosses here. Wow. No doubt I'm not going to use the map. No. It makes it too easy in some ways, doesn't it? Anyone in this room? No. Well, I love that sound. Picked up all the ammo clips. Now, feeling ruthless. There's some ammo to pick up if you need any more. Is that everything? Is that everyone? I think so. Ooh. Door, you bloody door. You just beat me to it though. I feel like kicking you in. Haha. Just kidding. Some more ammo if you need it. There we are. I don't think there's any more health in this section, and I may as well just get out of this room. Don't need anything else. Nothing else to collect around here. But BJ can do with a bit of patching up health-wise, so... But before I say, using it so good to have killed him earlier on, the last thing he wants to come to the end of this floor, as I mentioned as well actually in my recent recording, other one, and I think you've got everyone, and you actually haven't. Like this time I'm playing this now on a tougher setting. Well, without the maps, I mean. Yeah. Any health here? No, I thought there was. Okay. Any along here? No. No, there's nothing there. So what I will do... Oh, I already got the first aid kit that was there. So, the very first room... There was only ammo clips. Okay. Let's see if at least one of these rooms has some health. It's got to be somewhere. I'm finding this tough to believe that there's no health anywhere. Okay. Looks like there isn't. Maybe if we're lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. There we go. 100%. Right, past turning point area, turning point zone. It's to the end of this floor. Check, I've got everything. Yep. All 109 enemies, all 5 secrets, and all 73 treasures. So now we can finally move on to the 6th floor. Okay, as I warned you, at the beginning of the last floor, this would be the first floor where these guys, there is no protection this time from the guards. Whoa, and he caught me up quite pretty good that time. Luckily I only took away 18% of my health. Gonna be quick here. I think the dogs have been alerted, except luckily they cannot open doors. Fairly useful this time to have the dog food available. That patched BJ up by a good 16% to the last floor. This floor is a wee bit non-linear in some ways, because if you never played this floor before, you wouldn't know for sure whether you're supposed to go that way first or this way. So, trust me, you have to go this way. It's best to go this way first. If you're wanting to save time and frustration and stuff, then this is the best place to go. Do all 3 and do them quickly, because there'll be other guards coming from back there to pursue you. So, and there's a bigger number on this side. There'll be some behind that door as well, but there's more from here first. Get all the free rangers, and there might be one over here if he hasn't come out yet, but he has. So now that they're dealt with, one behind the door in that room. There, yes, and 3 chalices, and your first secret out of 4. Total of 4 secrets in this floor level. Now, next room you need to face is here. Wait him out, it's the best way. Sneaky buggers this time. You see how sneaky he was this time? He must have been given a difficulty setting of at least 3 or 4. Because when they design this game, they give each guard a certain difficulty setting. 1 being the easiest and 4 the most difficult. Oh my goodness, he took away quite a big chunk of health there. That says total of 5 treasures there. So be sure to pick them all up. And that's it for that room. So, that is all done. Found the secret already.
Yeah!
I love it when he does that. Never ever grow tired of that. Tex-Mex is what you guys needed, especially Mr. Schustoffel. Right, time comes, I like to think of him as Pigface. Something, yeah. Yeah, okay. any health here, there's one if you need, which I do this time. There's a total of 2 so far. Switch back to standard machine gun. Another guy, yes. Oh, this time they got alerted, which doesn't usually happen. Interesting. There's at least 4 of them. I know there's a 5th one. There's definitely a 5th guy. And there's quite a few chalices in this room. For a good handful, I would say, but I think it was 8 of them. 9. It's a total of 9 in the room. It might, yes, there is a guy here. So he's gonna keep coming back here. May as well pick up 1%. I know it's only 1%, but I'm gonna come back here again. I want to speed up this now. I'm gonna try and speed up the process of finishing up this game with the gold key there. Because I want to get out of this castle now. I've had just about enough of being stuck in Castle Wolfenstein. Yeah. Wrong room. Okay, that's just it's important to remember your landmarks like this. You know, this is early on in the process of coming through this part of the map. The side of the map, shall I say. Maybe in that room already, yes. And extra ammo, 1 ammo clip if you need. And there we are. It's now second half of this map. Still another 3 secrets to find, but luckily they're not terribly difficult to find. Actually. More you sneaky buggers. Sneaky boogers. Total of 5 of them, yeah? Yeah, the door. Actually, this time I'm going to be a little bit different. Okay, yeah, no. Don't want there to be any surprises at the end. Here's the first an extra life there, but as a treasure item. They do count as treasure every time they appear in this game. But I'd rather deal with these guys first, whoever's on the side of the map. Oh, okay, this time there is indeed a guard. Because I hadn't alerted the guys. Usually I go this way first and I alert the guys on that side. And then that's why this guard is never here. This area. In my previous attempts at this game. That's the 2, that was 2 secrets there. One, push that wall back there, the store sticker sign on it. And another there. Push that one back, so that's another 2 out of 4, so a total of 3 out of 4 so far. Any more guys? No, maybe they'll be around the corner, or in this room. No, okay, extra health there if you need it in that room. Let's switch to Tex-Mex. Because there's a total of 5 stuffle in this room. That's 4, that's the 5th one. Okay, and lots of challenges and crowns and jewels and stuff. So back to the standard machine gun. Okay, there's a guard. Anyone else? Let's see. Oh my goodness grief. Yesterday. Okay, let's get some health here. What the heck? I don't know how you managed to get me so good there. Ooh. Very unusual, I must admit, must say. There's extra life, told you, come in handy. Well, I didn't actually need it yet, but in terms of being able to get 100% of the treasure, you need to pick it up. And if that first aid if I had been down to like 1%, and those 2 first aid kits only got me up to, say, would have only got me up to 51%, then of course the extra life can get you up to 51%. So just check the map. Okay, there's one guy that I'm missing. Just one. Where the flippy is, I haven't a clue. You better not be flipping hiding somewhere that's virtually impossible to find. Let's check this room. Highly doubt it, but have to be thorough. This room? No, it's not there. I can't believe this. This is the first time in ages that I've got through this floor. That is all 70. There we go. Alright. Needs to be a quick floor, actually. Yeah, this is the second floor of this game, well, this episode, where there's, right from the start, there's guards that can see you. Kill these two. This floor is probably the most linear of them, because every single room, virtually every single room, I kid you not, this floor level is just in some way or other connected to each other, interconnected, very much so. The best way is to go start in this section. There's a door there for which you require the gold key. There's that door you should go through now. If you go that way, through that door or through this door, then you'll probably alert too many of the guards at once. And with alerting too many at once, there's a risk that there'll be one or two floating about somewhere in the map walking along that it's so easy to miss. Because they're so isolated, very, very difficult to find. Come the end of this map, end of this level. Text thanks for you, Mr. Schustoffel, Mr. Pigface, and machine gun for you, and for you, and for you. Right, what I like to do is go around the outside, get rid of this guard. It's best to start off on the outskirts. Okay, that's it down there. Just double checking. Get sure there's no one else. Don't worry about this room yet. Just start off on the outskirts. And there's a health pack if you need. There's two other ones there. And switch to Tex-Mex because there's 3 Schustoffel in this room. A total of 3. Just poke your head in. There's one on the left. And you sneaky bugger. You don't want to be caught out by any of these guys. So, really don't want that. Okay, pick some ammo, put it there. Right. Now, this is the most northern part of the map as I see it. This way is south. 2 guards. 1 Schustoffel, 1 third guard. So you can see the difficulty of this game is kind of unrelenting in some ways. It will never be quite as tough as floor 5 was. Right. I think that is the same room. That's where I was a bit earlier actually. And I got the first Schustoffel of this floor level. Now through here, let's see. And through here, it's easy to get. See how this map is so interconnected and stuff. Right. But for now, I've already been there. Okay. Been there. What I like to do is go. That's north. This is east. The most eastern part of the map as I see it. Oh, yeah, oh, love that. BJ. Actually, switch to... You guys don't deserve a Tex-Mex treatment. No, you don't. The Tex-Mex treatment. You guys do not deserve that. It's too good for you, Tex-Mex. I think it's 3 or 4. I think it's... 4 guys, yeah. Ooh. So compared to the earlier floors, there is no way you would be able to mistake this floor for one of the early ones. Just given that, just that room there alone, and that's not even the toughest room of this floor, as you've probably seen already. Oh, I forgot that. I don't think they would be able to see me from there. Oh well. Too busy babbling on there. Whoa! Wow, that's a surprise. That doesn't usually happen. This is a surreal experience, I must say. And there's another one there. Okay, these guys have been alerted earlier than I thought. Much earlier than expected. I may as well just deal with them all now. The best way is through here. On the outside. Where are you guys? Come on! Been really sneaky this time as well. Usually they all come through this door, but this time they've decided, for some strange reason, to go through other doors. Come, get out here, you jerk face. Okay, Tex-Mex time! For the big group. Yeah. Deal with you all one time. Just like, they're more like little driblets of guards this time than all just one big fat group. I don't bother to shoot those guys from here. I'd rather just... Oh, there you are. I think BJ needs to patch up a wee bit in his health, so to that end, I'm gonna go back through here, and come back here. You need some health. Oh yeah. And ammo. Great, fantastic. So, now then, let's what I like to do now is go to the other side of this map. Here. Going westwards now. This is the first part of this map. See, this is the door I told you not to go through early on, because you would have alerted too many guards. But to go there instead. Right. Now there's this door. Switch back to standard machine gun. You guys don't deserve the Tex-Mex treatment unless you're in a big fat group of you. Unless it's a big fat group of you guys. Be careful, because there's another group of guys over here. Oh, you got me quite good there. Any more of you? Oh, jeebus. A little bit scary, this. Okay. Some more health. Nice. Up to 96%. In fact, that's all ABJ needs, to be honest. What I'm going to do is check with the tab key. Is that everyone? My goodness. There's only 2 soldiers left. Can you believe it? Can you frickin' believe it? I did warn you earlier on that can happen. When you alert loads of them at once, and which I did this time. So, did I? Oh, that's the exception to the rule. Sorry, I broke my own rule there. I've only done this once now. I forgot what I refer to as the 2 other Manchester United rooms of this game. This is the room, it is so easy. Part of the map is so easy to forget. Like you won't believe. Okay, that's everyone now. I think that's everyone. Yeah, I like to think so. Okay. There's no reliance on the map anymore. To come straight up here, through there. It's definitely all 68. Yeah, 100%.
Alright!
It's great fun, this. Alright, now standard machine gun for now. Quite an ominous feel to this tune. Even more so actually than floor 4, because this is the penultimate level of this game. After this, it's just... I think, yes, there's it's just one final floor. After this. Oh, yeah. That's it, and then you're done. So, get in there. Only one more floor to have to endure before you're on the same level, on the floor where you can actually get out of this hellish place. Right. Whoa. There's a second guard there. I think I should stop on this room, so she takes Max. 4 of them. Just be on your guard, because sometimes they sneak up on you and open that door as well. See how sneaky these buggers are. Crosses, chalices, and jewels. Right. Done. Okay. Okay, switch back to machine gun for now. There are a couple of guys outside. There's 2 of them patrolling the... Well, one of them moving patrolling passageway and one of them standing. And then... There's all 2 of these now. 2 secrets. One behind Hitler portrait and one behind the Eagle portrait. Ammo if you need, health if you need. Don't think I'm going to come here again. Although, there might be a couple other guys who can do some damage. I can't resist.
Yeah!
Never ever grow tired of that. Sorry, she's had too many times now. I didn't bother switching this time to Tex-Mex. Didn't see the point. Okay. Don't think I'll need to come back for those. The gold key, well, there's a health pack. First aid kit right there, so. And an extra life, so I don't need any of those other health packs that are in the other room there. So. Right. Righty. Which door was it? My memory is gone blank. Okay, it's right there. Oh. Ominous sign, this isn't it? Dangerous flaw that we're dealing with here. In terms of the enemies. Total of 6 guards in this room. Some of which are very well hidden. Some of whom were very well hidden. This is the first time I come across walls like this with the eagle like that. Which, to my mind, is kind of indicative that we're coming towards the end of this episode. Seeing as we've never seen that before, as well, as far as I can remember. First guard, second one, third one, I think it's the 4th one. I don't think there's any others. So we can pick up there. That's the north side of the room as I see it. I can start here now. Walk my way down south, and then come to that door, and then you can just exit the area. Plus, you're dealing with a horde of guys when you start off here. Alright. Only when you need 1 health pack, 100% with the other ones there, if you need it. Okay. Some ammo. Oh! Some more ammo. And another guard. In fact, 2 more. There we go. Open that. And that. Right, really big area. We can just come straight back out here. This is the room that is so easy to forget. I kid you not. First push is always that way. There's 1 push up, 1 push sideways. And followed by 1 up. A second one up. A third one up. 2 of them, I think, sideways. Yep. And then 2 more up. I think that'll be it. There's 1 more to go. There we go. So that's a total of 12 out of 13 secrets thus far. I'm pretty sure of that. I'm not going to bother looking at the map and trying to stick to my general rule. That's no looking at the map. Unless absolutely essential. or it's at the end of the floor. Which is purely just to look at the stats. I think this, yes, this is the, I think I'm getting better at remembering which room is of room to turn to deal with remaining enemy, rather than getting towards the exit. Elevator. This floor. There might be, yeah, I think he was alerted. And there's one final secret up here. Some ammo, clip, and health if we need. I'm gonna bother pick up the ammo because there's 2 more guys. In fact, I might just have enough. Yeah, I have enough ammo just there. I'll press the tab key. Yep, that's everything. Right. So now for the final floor of Wolfenstein. Escape from Wolfenstein. Which I should say, escape from Castle Wolfenstein. I'm repeating myself, sometimes I can't resist saying that. Oh, and I cannot resist for the last time in this game, episode of Wolfenstein. And the Tex-Mex gun. Now, an interesting thing is the boss of this floor, he's usually got blonde hair, but in the version I'm playing, it's HD pack. It's I think high definition pack. He's a brunette. He's got brown hair. So you got a you got a glimpse of him there. Get my first sort of shot at him. Luckily, don't have many too many bullets for this boss. So I tend to just stick to Tex-Mex gun for him. But for some of the later bosses, I do switch to standard machine gun like that to conserve. Because other episodes, some boss floors are a wee bit trickier than this one. Whoa! Inner down to 60%. Okay, I need some health here. Woo. Make sure he doesn't sneak up on you there. Where is he? Where are you? Oh, grief. Oh, dealt with him one time. Get all the ammo. Nicely patched up there. Now, a lot of it will be patched up in the final secret of this episode, which is extra life. But yeah, I just like to be thorough with getting them patched up beforehand. Yeah, and he goes, yeah! In the original version, he goes, yeah! You win! Yeah, I improved my time a little bit as well from my other recording I did recently. For like 1 or 2 minutes. I'm not gonna bother blah 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 reading through this again. Just say Operation Ice and Frost is real. Hideous human experiences. That's hinting at the mutants which you'd find in episode 2. Which I will try my best to do a recording of as soon as possible. Where you get to meet the maniacal Dr. Shabs at the end. Episode 3, you got Hitler in his Titanic bunker as the Third Reich crumbles about him. Here we go. So, escape. I don't need to record a high score. The funny thing is about this, I think in the versions I played and those other scores I have, they were able to add up to more, whereas in this episode, in fact all 6 episodes of Wolfenstein, they once it gets to a minute, it goes back to big fat 0 and starts up again. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that, and yeah, so it'll be good to see you all again on here for another recording of Wolfenstein, another episode. So keep well, everyone. Cheers out. Bye.